want to drink up, shit, daily. Remix. Files the bad guy. Find me. Anyways, welcome back, guys. This is still Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. And of course, you never know what to expect in this show. Today, we have a special guest in the building. Guys, you know what I'm this excited? She has to be very beautiful. Yes, you people already know me that. Yes. Our guest has taught with Mr Eazi, shared the stage with African international music heavyweight Wizkid and Burna Boy. Yet, she's only just getting started. The Nigerian-French Canadian singer-songwriter born in Montreal, Canada, boasts of a sonic palette that is just as diversified as a multicultural background. A half-a-decade musical journey is marked by a debut project, one with a 5-track self-recorded acoustic EP that was released on the Soundcloud in 2015. Whilst working a full-time job as a marketing executive, guys, an executive, mark that. She is also a globally recognized actor. Her acting debut was led in the short film Transition, which has earned her recognitions by the Accolade Global Film Competition USA 2021, which garners exposure from the Emmys and Oscars. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the beautiful, the phenomenal, the tall, beautiful Tome. I'm so glad to have you on the scene. You want to know why? So there's this brand that's hosting a concert in December on the I think 19th or 11th. Yes, on the 19th. I don't want to call out the brand, please do not. Yeah. Noted. And they're hosting a concert. And because I saw you on it, I was like, I just hit up my plug like, yo, I need tickets for this. And I even asked for 3 tickets, and the person was like, that's overreaching. I'm just gonna give you 2. I'm like, whatever, even if it's 1, I'll just go there and see Tome. And then it's so amazing to have you. I know we've had you virtually. So welcome to the Tea Time table.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm excited.
Yes. So let's talk about, the fact that Canadian, Nigerian, French.
Yeah. I'm all
now
over
the multicultural exposure that you've had.
Yeah.
How has it affected your music?
In every way. In every way. The thing is, I was born in Montreal and then kind of raised within like Toronto, Ontario in a sense. So generally speaking, when it comes to the Nigerian side, it was me and my sister. We were the only Nigerians in like a francophone, fully French community. So I grew up with like a very different cultural like sense in a sense. I grew up with French Africans like Congolese, Senegalese, Ivory Coast, Arabics, Caucasians. That's who I grew up around. But I still came back to Nigeria like every 5 years. My dad, we traveled a lot. So I've seen and soaked up so much of the world in different ways, in different places. And it truly has fused itself into my music in every way. Like even in my neighborhood, I grew up with a lot of Caribbeans. So just generally speaking, I was raised around so much different culture. I just kind of soaked it up and it kind of became part of me in a different way in different places. So I just fuse that into my music, and I noticed that it allows me to stay really diverse because I've learned a lot about different cultures.
All right, so one thing to notice about you is your humility as well. A lot of people that have been on stage, of course, with a star boy that is obviously big right now. In fact, your Instagram page is huge. In our words, huge.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? Like, you should stay with people like Mr Eazi, Burna Boy. You should be walking like this. Especially with your height. You are really the giant of Africa. but
the African Amazon.
You still come down to my level. Yeah, literally speaking, you still come down to my level and all that. But how do you do that? Because a lot of people have been wondering, like, okay, all the feats you've achieved, right? You should be living larger than life, but you still, but how do you do that?
Well, one thing's for sure. My father is my manager.
Oh, great.
And so, so...
I hope we're not going to get some Britney Spears stuff coming up later.
Oh, we pray not. No. But I think I have an amazing father and mentor. So he's the one person that pushes humility on me the most. And it's not even in a sense that I don't know it myself, but he's always told me that humility is key to life, generally speaking. If you want anything in life, you must be humble about it. So for me, I haven't achieved anything yet. I've achieved a lot, but nothing I want to achieve yet. So who am I to brag? That's how I see it. I have yet to achieve what I really want. And even when I do, there's so much more to do. So.
Yeah.
All right,
okay, so I see from your bio that you were a marketing executive. And at that time, you also released your...
Executive, on the line.
Executive. executive. Like, that's a big deal. That's huge.
Ah.
Okay, then during that period, you also released your EP. Like,
Yeah,
so
like a
how
little
did that
EP.
work? Because I have a cousin that's actually a marketing executive at a big firm. I won't mention that. And I know how the work
Busy.
is. She is so busy. She comes back so late.
Yes.
She leaves very early. Sometimes she doesn't come during weekends. She's working.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine the stress you were under, like the pressure.
Let me
How
tell
did
you.
you do that?
Let me tell you. You see, even the way that bio is set up,
Oh.
okay, it's even glamorizing it. So, because
Yeah.
you know, when I became a marketing executive, that was for a restaurant and lounge, Kiza Restaurant and Lounge.
Okay.
They opened up in like Dubai, and then we opened up one location in Toronto. So when we did that, that was also founded by my father. So it was ran by me, my sister, and my father. So I was handling the marketing executive position. But you know, I was still working the bar. I was still working as a server. I was still working in hiring, so HR as well. So I dabbled in many different alleys. So I really didn't sleep. But
Wow.
I love music. That's my passion
Yeah.
in every way, shape, and form. So the downtime I did have, I just put into music.
Music.
It was what gave me joy, because quite honestly, I like business, but it's not for me.
No.
Like, I know business, I love it, but it is not my passion. So to make me feel like I can wake up every morning and still be okay, I had to express myself.
Music.
Yeah.
All right, so if you can describe, you know, your music using a color, what color would it be and why?
Multicolored. It's very,
like,
I don't even have a
put
favorite
many
color.
colors of juices.
Yes, yeah. And I think, like, if you even look at like my album of 2020, Bigger Than Four Walls, the cover art itself is so colorful. Like, there's just colors everywhere. And when you listen to
Why
the
so many
music,
colors? A lot of people will be saying maybe that's supporting the LGBTQ community.
oh,
Just saying.
I mean, granted, you're right. It could come off that way, but it wasn't rainbow colors per se. So it was
No,
just
I'm just
colorful.
saying, it's just what people would say. I'm
It
just
was
saying what
just
people would
colorful.
say. Yeah.
You know, but when you listen to the music is very colorful. Generally speaking, one song can give you the mood of blue, but then another song can give you the mood of pink and yellow, and another song can be green, and another song could be maybe a white or even black, depending on how you express
All right, so I'm
yourself.
going to pick three of the colors you just called, right?
Okay.
If you should say black, why would you say your music is black?
I feel like when I'm going for a moodier song, a slower song, a more sentimental song, then that, for me, gives me gray black. Like, if I were to shoot some sort of music video behind it, maybe there'll be like that black and white scene, or like just that more vintage sepia, sort of like just moody.
All right, orange.
Black is a moody color.
What about orange?
Orange is like flames to me. It's like fire, it's strength. It kind of, orange is a color you see when you see it. Like my latest single, Wait. That song is orange to me. I don't know why, but it's orange, red. Those are the colors I see for that
All
song.
right, so before I give you the next color, because I always put every artist that comes on this table on the spot, you're going to have to freestyle. Do you do well freestyle?
Yeah, no.
The Nigerian that came out. She dropped French and Canadian. She said, yeah. So if you're not good at freestyling, we'll let you sing a song that has blue in it. It has to be a song with blue.
With blue. Okay, my song Free. Does that have to be my song? Or does that be?
Yes, your song.
My song.
Yeah.
Okay,
Has to
my
be
song
your song.
Free. Okay, guys, I've been singing plenty. If my voice is...
No, don't worry. We know how good you sound.
Yeah. You do.
It's like pretty girl privileges.
Okay. I can't run away from home, but I'm running, I'm gone. I can't run away from home, but I'm running, I'm gone. Yeah, my voice is really not there today, but...
And this is a bad day. You still sound so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
These are people that will
Oh
say
no, you
got
sound
like
so
traffic.
good. Oh no.
Anyways, movies as well. Let's move into your, How did you get that?
You know, funny enough, I've actually been an actor longer professionally than a musician. I started music in 2019, but I went to school for film and television. And in 2017, I graduated, and I got an agent shortly after. You know, realistically, in Canada especially, the opportunities are very far and wide, so it's a slower process. However, it's a big passion. Music and film are both a big, big passion for me. The two are very, very big for me.
We're coming back to Canada, but let me let Nima.
Like, you're so beautiful. Like, when you walked in, I legit was like, oh my God, who is that? Like, she's so beautiful. Like, you carry that aura. And we know that, or we've heard that in the movie industry, pretty girls like you get a lot of, you know, approaches from like producers, the directors, in fact, people that run the set, basically. How do you handle that? How do you deal with that?
To the point, sex for roles.
How? I have to break it down. Sex for roles. How do you deal with that? Yeah. And have you ever, obviously, you've been in a situation like that? Yeah. You haven't?
No, I have.
Okay, so how do you deal with it, basically?
I think it's just about knowing your worth. It really is. It's about knowing your worth, because in film specifically, and this is where being truthful with yourself is a very big part of being an actor.
Yeah.
Because the reality is that in film, you are reflecting reality.
Exactly.
So in reality, women will face situations like that. So if I'm looking from the character standpoint, the character can't just be a sex symbol. The character can't just be like the girl next door with no story. To be honest, I won't do it. I probably won't even audition for the role.
Okay.
I like roles that have meaning. There's a purpose to that character. That character is a lead role or a prominent factor to the storyline. And if that's the case, if there's now some sort of scene, I won't do a sex scene. I've never had to do one. I don't think I would want to do one. And if I were to do one, it would have to be a very big bag, big money, big Hollywood film production. Big, you get, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this will catapult my career to the next level. And even still, there would be boundaries that have to be set. Right? I'm not showing any nudity. It's not happening. So for me, in those situations, I have to look at the character. What does the character mean to me for me to feel like, okay, I would do this? If it's just the sake of a producer wants to approach me in a sexual manner and he just basically is telling me you can't get the role unless you do this for me, then I don't need the role. It's that simple.
Okay. All right, so another thing is, a little bird told me that in January you will be dropping your album. Yes. So tell us about that, your second album.
My second album. Yes, honestly, I'm really excited about it. It's a 12-track album. And it's called No Long Talk. And I feel like
No Long Talk,
yeah. And 7 of the songs of the album was actually executively produced by Bankuli. So for me, this project, I just genuinely feel like it is the next step in my career, and it's a humongous improvement and growth to where I'm coming from with my sound. So for me, I'm actually truly excited for what this project can bring to the culture, to me, to my whole story, to my whole career.
All right, so you touched on something about Canada where you said the opportunities are far and wide, right?
Yeah,
but
film, yeah.
I can tell you out of 10 Nigerians right now, 6 want to go to Canada, and they don't even know what they're expecting, right?
Yes.
Now, what is it about Canada that you really want to throw out there? Now, we just want to educate people that because everybody wants to jackpot, they say have plan B, everybody's plan B, that's Canada. Canada is looking like see, they even have figures, 5,000 immigrants.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they even have figures, they say Canada, I work day, everything. Is it really like that? Are there job opportunities? Are there things, is it actually that great in Canada?
There is a lot of opportunities. There really is. And the thing about Canada is that there's a lot of culture. It's very multicultural. So depending on what you want to do in life, it's a great place to be. If it's the sake of you want to go into engineering or you want to go to school and you want to basically create some sort of niche for yourself and receive like a higher paid position in some sort of business, in some sort of environment working environment. It's a great place to be.
It's down to
you
us
want to
for
work
your
for
friend.
yourself.
I want to ask for a friend. What about the media industry?
Right. The media.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Okay.
Well, that's one thing I'll say about media, generally speaking. I think we are coming into fruition of multiculturalism being accepted within the I guess the mainstream of the society in Canada, because it is something that I feel like is still being it's taking time in Canada more than anywhere else, to say the least.
We're actually running out of time.
Oh.
So where can people find you, social media,
Yes.
and, your music?
Yes, you can find me.
5 seconds.
Of course, you can find me on all social media platforms. Tome. I know it's Tome, but it's Tome, not I. Okay.
Alrighty.
Official _ So Tome official _ on all platforms. Tome official.
Alrighty, man. That's how we call it a wrap today. But thanks for watching. You can join the conversation on social media with the hashtag TEATIME. Remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this one, and all our exclusive contents by subscribing to our YouTube channel, PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch TEATIME on Out TV and, of course, in London on Ben Television and StarTimes channel 308. A big thank you goes out to my co-anchor, Queen Nima, and of course, our studio guest, Tome, and of course the entire production team for keeping it real with me. You guys keep it real though. Yeah, thank you for watching Plus TV Africa's TEATIME. My name is Ife Oshike. Let's go.